This is CJOH Television, Cable 7 in Ottawa, Hull.
Live from BC Place in Vancouver, the Canadian Football League's Grey Cup Final. The Western Division champions, the British Columbia Lions, first place finishers, and playing the national final at home for the first time. Meeting the Eastern Division champions, the Toronto Argonauts, back for the second straight time and gunning for their first national championship in 31 years. Brought to you by Carling O'Keefe, brewers of OV, the Carlsberg family, and Miller High Life.
This is Grey Cup Sunday, and this is the magnificent stadium at BC Place. The enthusiasm has never been higher. Like everyone else, I can hardly wait for Grey Cup 83 to begin. The game is a natural. The two best teams in the CFL. They represent Toronto and Vancouver, and football supporters in both cities feel they have waited far too long for their Grey Cup. Good afternoon, everyone. We are now 28 minutes away from kickoff, and around this beautiful stadium, there is great excitement and anticipation. It is the first time that Grey Cup has been under the dome in Canada. A new era in Canadian football. And despite the rain in Vancouver all week long, there will be no worry about the weather for 60,000 supporters gathered here today. Playing the Grey Cup game under the dome in Vancouver has created an unprecedented demand for tickets. Every seat will be filled, assuring the CFL of the largest gate receipts in its history. It hasn't all been easy. Today marks the culmination of months of work for everyone involved. The teams began this quest for a championship back in early June. The Argos have waited 31 long and agonizing seasons. The BC Lions have been dry for 19 years. Both teams are overdue for their Grey Cup. For television, countless hours behind the scenes. Pictures and descriptions of the events in Vancouver will be beamed from coast to coast in Canada and across the United States. For all, the magic moment edges ever closer. And at field level right now, that moment is here for all those involved in today's Grey Cup pregame show.
Boys and girls, for your pregame enjoyment, the Canadian Football League, the Government of Canada, and Expo 86 are proud to present the bands of the Canadian Forces Maritime Command.
La Naden Band de Victoria, sous la direction du lieutenant Jerry Classen.
The Stadacona Band from Halifax, Nova Scotia, under the direction of Lieutenant Ron McCallum.
Les musiciens de la réserve navale HMCS Scotian d'Halifax, l'HMCS Malahat de Victoria et l'HMCS Discovery Band de Vancouver.
All under the direction of Lieutenant Jerry Classen. Good afternoon, sports fans. Welcome to the stadium at British Columbia Place. Today, the Toronto Argonauts will battle the BC Lions for the 1983 Canadian Professional Football Championship, the Grey Cup.
Two teams have won games in BC Place. They are both here today. The Argos victorious in their only previous appearance. The Lions winners in 8 of 9 under the dome. Next, you'll meet the play-by-play commentators. Grey Cup 83 continues in a moment.